How many hours of work should you ideally put in a week's time? Infosys billionaire founder Narayana Murthy says 70 hours. Tesla CEO and founder Elon Musk says 120 hours. Are these long hours of work feasible or even realistic? Should companies expect you to work that many hours in a week? Is it scientifically proven to make you successful? Can working these long hours actually guarantee productivity? More importantly, is it even humanly possible? Netizens do not agree, and neither do doctors. Billionaire tech CEOs and founders want you to overwork and be under stress, but can they guarantee your health? No, they cannot. In India, the debate on work-life balance has been reignited by Bhavish Aggarwal, the CEO of Ola. In a recent podcast, Aggarwal supported Infosys founder Murthy's advice from October 2023, where he stated that for India to compete with economies that have made tremendous progress in the past 2 to 3 decades, youngsters must work 70 hours a week. While this piece of advice received a mixed response from the corporate and startup world, Aggarwal supported Murthy's statement. In his latest podcast appearance, Aggarwal spoke against the concept of work-life balance. He said, and I'm quoting, "I don't agree with the work-life balance concept because if you are enjoying your work, you will find happiness in life also and work also, and both of them will be in harmony." While the debate on this continues on social media, what does the scientific advice really say? Are we capable of handling a 70-hour work week? Medical professionals say we can, but it's not desirable. Doctors say that life should not encompass more than just work. They criticize the notion of a 70-hour work as exploitative and solely profit-driven. They questioned whether those advocating for longer work hours can guarantee employment and good health of their employees with such expectations. According to doctors, there is a significant risk associated with advocating for longer working hours. They highlight that extensive scientific evidence suggests a correlation between working a 70-hour week compared to a 40-hour week. And those who work, say, 70 hours in a week have an elevated incidence of cardiovascular diseases, including strokes, heart attacks, high blood pressure. Furthermore, research indicating that working 55 hours or more per week is associated with a 35% higher risk of experiencing a stroke and a 17% higher risk of mortality due to heart disease. Not just that, longer working hours are also associated with a higher risk of being overweight, having pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes, severe depressive symptoms. So why are there so many advocates of long working hours? The answer is in the question. Look at the people recommending working long hours. They are either rich CEOs or founders of tech companies. CEOs are inclined to recommend long working hours for their employees in order to improve their company's profits and their own net worth. But here's the catch. One can work long hours and become successful, but that will come at the cost of one's health, as per experts. What's the point of becoming rich and successful if it lands you in a hospital or if it comes at the cost of your health? No wonder then medical experts call a 70-hour plus work week exploitative and profit-driven. They warn that the purpose of life extends beyond work. They say that interviews of the elderly have always brought out the fact that they regret having worked too hard. They regret not having spent enough time with friends and family. They regret not traveling enough, not doing things that they truly loved doing. Ultimately, doctors say that the key is to understand one's own limits. Physically speaking, productive individuals already know how to use their time wisely. Extending work hours for everyone cannot guarantee long-term success. Sure, 70-hour work week can be a personal choice for some, but what works for one may not work for the others. Instead of putting a number of how many hours one should be working, CEOs and founders perhaps would get a much better outcome by ensuring efficiency and an optimized work setting. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.